You know, back in Africa, when you see a young man on dreads, on tattoos, wearing their nice sneakers, the first thing that comes to your mind is, oh, this person is what? A fraudster. You start to hide your phone, hold your bag so closely to yourself, hide your ATM card, and be alert. On the flip side, when you see a 61-year-old woman with her mommy style wig, holding a bag, maybe tying a wrapper, or just wearing a top, a skirt, or a dress, whatever the case might be, the first thing that comes to your mind is, good morning, man, good afternoon, man. It never crosses your mind that a 61-year-old woman will be a fraudster, does it? Anyway, today's story is gonna be an eye-opener for all of us.
Not joking, all my guys, them know me.
Hello lovelies, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new on this channel, please kindly do me a favor by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and clicking the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the first to find out. So people, I don't understand, guys. Is it the same life in the UK test that I wrote that some people are trying to obtain fraudulently? That some people are paying money for someone else to write for them? I don't get it. Is it the same 24 questions life in UK test that is as easy as spelling your name? Even on this channel, I talked about my life in UK test, and I left a link in my description box and say, see, don't waste your time reading books or downloading apps. Just go through these questions. I think it's like 5 badges of 24 questions that they're about. Just go through it, familiarize yourself with it. I've prepared for my life in UK test in like 48 or 24 hours, and it's not like I was on my phone or my laptop all the time. I was still doing other things, chores, looking after my family, and randomly I'll just open my phone, go through it, because it is so easy. They want to test your knowledge of the UK. It's more about the history of the UK, and it's even very much interesting. It is not like the typical exam that you write, in school, or for example IELTS. It's not like a typical exam. It's just an objective based question that is as easy as spelling your name, and some people are struggling to sit down to go through. You don't even need to sit down. Go to a coffee shop, go to McDonald's, KFC, sit down and go through the app or the website or wherever. You're still gonna pass, because it's not an exam that anyone should fail. So why would some people pay money for someone else to write such an easy exam for them? Shocking, isn't it? Anyway, a 61-year-old woman disguised with different wigs to go write life in the UK test for some people. All right, let's just go through the story. A woman has been accused of taking the British citizenship test for at least 14 people while allegedly wearing wigs and disguises. If you take a look at my screen, you would see the wigs, like funny wigs, those sponge wigs, the ones we get from Okrika or second hand, those in the mama kind of wig. That's what she wore to disguise to write life in the UK test for some people. You might be wondering what life in the UK test is. It's a test that you write to be able to get your indefinite leave to remain and, of course, British passport. Every immigrant who aims to become British citizen must write and pass this test. Now, the Home Office said a 61-year-old woman has been arrested on suspicion of fraudulently completing life in the UK test in an attempt to fraudulently obtain leave to remain for more than a dozen applicants. The arrest comes after Home Office investigators executed a warrant at her home in Enfield, North London on 27 January, where they uncovered a stash of false documents and an array of wigs suspected to have been used by the woman to trick interviewers. But come to think of it, how can someone use wig to trick interviewers? How on earth were the interviewers not able to detect it? I mean, it's tricky, right? I can't remember what it was like writing the test anymore, to be honest. I can't remember the screening and all that they do, but I know I was thoroughly checked. I'm not quite sure if they use a face scanner or thumb. I think we thumbprinted. Okay, no, not thumbprinting. I think they check at the time. They just checked my BROP at the time. BROP has been phased out. My BROP looks at it, looked at my face, and some light checks, check your body. But then again, how was she not able to use a common wig to disguise the structure of her face? That's very fishy. How on earth was she able to trick the interviewers? How? The Home Office released images of the suspect wearing wigs she was alleged to have used to take the test, as well as CCTV of the suspect taking part in an interview. Wow. The woman, who has not been named, is alleged to have completed the test across centres in the UK between 1st June 2022 and 14th August 2023, disguising herself and doctoral ID documents to evade detection. Wow. So obviously, she did this for financial gain. I mean, to be able to make money. But how was she able to get the balls, the liver to do that? A 61-year-old woman should be a grandma if she is married, and she'll be thinking about retirement. So, like, what money was she seeking at that age? What prompted her to make such a move, such a daring move? I'm young, I'm 29, and I cannot even do that. Hey, knowing fully well the system that we are in, the UK, even honorary IELTS that I wrote, I could not even turn my neck like this to spy. Because I know there are cameras everywhere. There might not be any staff around, but I always know that there's camera all the time. One thing I always have at the back of my mind is someone is always watching. So how on earth was she able to get the ball, the liver, the mind to be able to do such a thing, commit such a crime, allegedly, in the UK, a system that works, a system that is well structured? Like, how? Auntie, like, I need to visit this auntie and get livers, just small liver, maybe like a pound of liver, because how? Obviously, she's been arrested, she's been taken into custody, and these 14 people that she wrote exams for, definitely their applications will be withdrawn. Since this started 1st June 2022, so those people, if they've gotten their British passports, they would definitely be taken away from them. And what does that mean? You have to go back to your country, because when you are British, you're not even on any visa or anything. So, and I do not even think they will be allowed to stay in the UK. They might need to serve their sentence. Maybe after that they'll be deported, because they've broken the golden rule. I'm not sure they'll be able to get into any visa route or whatsoever anymore. So from prison to your home country, I mean, that is ridiculous. That is crazy, guys. And the fact that it's life in the UK test, that is the easiest exam that anybody can write. The exam is not even frightening at all. So how was she able to do this? And this is the same thing we'll talk about. Obviously, from the pictures, she's black. Oh, Jesus. Can we just stop doing things like this? Can we start raping us? Why must we always be known for things like this? I mean, it's already scary enough. I'm not saying she's Nigerian. Her identity has not been revealed. Her name has not been revealed. I just assume she is black. Obviously, she's black because of, from the few pictures on the internet. But then again, this is what we're talking about. For instance, you're traveling with your Nigerian passport. They are scrutinizing. They are checking. Because this is unfortunately what we are known as. And it's sad. Like, it's sad that this woman has gone to embarrass us some more. And a 61-year-old woman at that. If it was, let's say, a 20-something-year-old lady or 30-something or even 40, I would accept that. But a 61-year-old, how did she get the balls to do such a thing? It's alarming. Like, it's crazy. I can't even wrap my head around these guys. So apparently, this woman, she's been doing it for a while now, since 2022. Since she's been doing it, she knows it. The ones with strong security and the ones with weak security. When a client comes to her, she will tell them, okay, you need to book your life in the UK test in this particular center, because I can be able to manipulate them and find my way in. So she's been doing this across different cities, guys. This is alarming. Imagine a 61-year-old woman going to prison. Maybe they will sentence her to like maybe 10 years or 15 years. Most times they tend to serve half the term. So imagine her staying in the prison for like 5 years or even more. I'm just assuming, I'm not into law at that age. And when they broke into her house, they found different kind of wigs, different collection of wigs, and at the same time different false documents, of course, which she uses to maybe change her name and all that. She definitely works with a team. She works with a team. I don't think she's working alone, because how? And this most importantly underscores the weak immigration system of the UK, because how on earth would someone be able to do something like this for a while now and go scot-free? But then again, do you think she works alone? Do you think she has a team of people that she works? How on earth was she able to escape this all these years? This really means that they need to introduce stronger security measures, because this is just ILR. Who knows? Maybe even the English test, because I wrote the B1 test. So who knows? Some persons might also be writing B1 tests for others. Who knows? Because who would have made a wide guess that someone would be able to do something like this? If you're watching me, how did you find the preparation? How did you find the exam? I kind of feel like we even tend to over prepare for it, because when you get into the hall, the questions appear the same way, the options appear the same way. So if it's something you practice, you just keep clicking and clicking and clicking and you're done. If it's something like, okay, the driving theory test, I would understand, because it can be really, really tricky. But not life in the UK test. Come on now. Anyway, guys, share your thoughts about this video in the comment section. I would really, really, really want to hear your thoughts about this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all again. Bye, guys.